Tom, second day of Oshkosh 2018. The weather's holding, everything looks good, and there's a lot of news coming out from various places. But what is the latest on flight design?
The news with flight design is all good. In 2017, Lift Air, owned by Mr. Sven Lindig from Eisenach, Germany, purchased the company, and we've been building it back up since then. Flight Design USA has always stayed servicing and continued operational safety management for the United States. Flight Design is currently developing a new four-seater project. Most people know of the C4, but in the last 10 years, there's been changes in materials, engines, avionics, and most importantly, some innovation in regulation with the new Part 23 and CS 23 that have warranted a relook at the design. We currently have a team of consultants and the flight design engineers designing and developing a new plane.
Can you call out any of the differences or give us any details at this point?
Well, it's employing new materials. The manufacturing process for most flight design airplanes are wet layup, which is pretty typical in the sailplane industry, but not so much in aerospace. And there's some innovative, affordable pre-preg composites, so we're switching over to that. There's new innovation in the avionics with all the different STCs coming up, and then new engines are available, and requirements for anti-spin and anti-departure of controlled flight. That's a part of certifying a new Part 23 aircraft required a real change in the design. So we went from top to bottom.
And what's this I hear about gyroplanes?
Lift Air, who is the holding company that owns Flight Design General Aviation now, also owns Rotorvox. Rotorvox is an innovative, advanced aerodynamic and structurally advanced gyroplane. It's an all-carbon airframe, literally solid carbon airframe. It has a very organic spine that runs from the rotor mast down to the nose of the plane, providing a very rigid cockpit structure. It has mini wings and twin boom tails. It's a very innovative aircraft and blends well with the flight design technology.
What should people at Oshkosh 2018 know about the company and the effort now compared to previous years?
Well, the great news is that we have stable ownership, visionary leadership. The future's really bright. We have a completely funded program for the new four-seater aircraft project, which I'm very excited about. You know, I've been wanting to have a four-seat airplane that's a flight design for the last 10 years, and I'm very excited. I'm part of the design process, although not one of the leaders of it, but I do have my own practical input on it, which is very fulfilling for me at this point in my career, and the future's bright.
Aero-TV is brought to you by
It's called AirText Plus. The mobile office is now a true, cost-effective win-win reality because being available and part of the communication chain keeps you in control. Visit us at www.airtext.aero for more information and get started staying in touch today.